Today is Friday, 24th of January 2025. This day is famous for celebration of National Girl Child Day. In India, a day dedicated to raising the awareness about the issues faced by girls regarding the education, health, nutrition, and legal rights. Some key points are: focus on girls' rights. The main purpose of this day is to highlight the challenges girls encounter and promote their well-being. Celebration in India. This observance is specifically celebrated in India. Awareness campaigns, including various initiatives, are undertaken on this day to spread awareness about the importance of girl-child education and empowerment. Internationally, this day is famous for the International Day of Education, celebrated by the United Nations to highlight the importance of education for peace and development worldwide. Focus on education. The day aims to bring awareness about the vital role education plays in achieving sustainable development goals. Global observance. The United Nations General Assembly declared January 24th as the International Day of Education, whose significance is that the day emphasizes the education as a human right crucial for personal growth, and societal progress. Now, starting the newspaper analysis with the world news, including Trump pardons anti-abortion activists who blocked clinic entrances. Trump Defense Speaker Hegseth Naroli survives United States Senate test vote. United States Senate confirms Trump nominee Radcliffe as CIA director. Trump's geographic renaming plans Leo map makers pondering what to do next. Falsely smeared Israel's Netanyahu defends Elon Musk amid controversy over alleged Nazi salute. United Kingdom teenager jailed for a minimum of 52 years for harrowing Southport girls' murders. Now, from the Hindu newspaper, we have a brief discussion, including which Russia-Ukraine war. Putin should make a deal with the Ukraine. Zelensky ready to negotiate, says Trump. Called out Russian President Putin by name in the social media post on January 22. President Trump argued that he always had a good relationship with the leader, but that it was time to settle this ridiculous war. United States President Trump has earlier warned his Russian counterpart to end the ridiculous war in Ukraine or face high tariffs and further sanctions. Russian President Vladimir Putin should make a deal with the Ukraine. United States President Donald Trump has said and asserted that they would meet as soon as they can. Earlier, he warned his Russian counterpart to end the ridiculous war in Ukraine or face high tariffs and further sanctions. Mr. Trump, who was sworn in as the 47th President of the United States on January 20, said this on Truth Social on Wednesday, January 22nd, 2025, a social media platform owned by him. Trump pardons anti-abortion activists who blocked clinic entrances. President Donald Trump holds up a signed executive order relating to the clemency for anti-abortion protesters as he signs executive orders in the Oval Office of the White House on January 23, 2025. United States President Trump pardons anti-abortion activists convicted of clinic blockades, sparking controversy and praise from supporters. President Donald Trump announced Thursday, January 23, 2025, he would pardon anti-abortion activists convicted of blockading abortion clinic entrances. Mr. Trump called it a great honor to sign this. They should have been prosecuted. He said as he signed pardons for peaceful pro-life protesters. The people pardoned were involved in the October month of 2020 invasions and blockade of Washington clinic. Is France's influence in the West Africa over? On January 1st, Ivory Coast President Alassane Ouattara announced that French troops would withdraw from the country by the end of the month. On December 26, in Chad, France handed over its military base in Faya-Largueux and began with the withdrawal of the troops following the termination of a defense cooperation agreement in the November month. On December 3rd, Senegalese President Bassirou Diomaye Faye called for the closure of French military bases, commenting their presence was incompatible with the country's national sovereignty. Senegal, Ivory Coast, and Chad have joined three West African countries, Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso, asking for the French troops' withdrawal, marking a major blow to France's warring influence in the region. Now, going towards the Hindustan Times newspaper states that two firms emerged front runners as government begins rupees 70,000 crore sub-deal talks. Commercial negotiations for the project called P75 first will now follow. Mazagaon Dock Shipbuilders Limited (MDL) and the German yard ThyssenKrupp Marine System (TKMS) have emerged as the Fortuner for rupees 70,000 crore project to build six advanced submarines in India to sharpen the Navy's underwater capabilities, edging out their only competitor and the Larsen and Toubro Navantia LNT combine that did not meet the Navy's requirements. People aware of the matter said on Thursday. BSF BGP officials meet over the skirmish near Bengal border. A sector commander meeting between the Border Security Force BSF and Border Guard Bangladesh BGB on Thursday. Border guards from India and Bangladesh will ensure that the residents along the international border in the Malda Rashi sector will not engage in the violence again, and both forces will track social media to ensure fake narratives are not peddled to instigate violence. These were the two key takeaways from a sector commander meeting between the Border and Security Forces PSF and Border Guard Bangladesh BGB. People aware of the matter said on Thursday. Will focus on making Delhi world-class city. Ranveer Singh Biduri and Member of Parliament. BJP South Delhi and Member Parliament Ranveer Singh Biduri is the convener of the party's election manifesto committee for the Delhi's election. In an interview with the Hindustan Times, he talks about the upcoming election promises, the party's stance on the freebies and how they are expected to fare in the polls, edited experts. The manifesto committee of the Delhi BJP, which I chair, received feedback from the people that all public buses in the Delhi should be made free for 4 months between October to January month. This will help improve air quality as people will be encouraged to leave their private vehicles at home and use public buses. This will reduce congestion and tackle the pollution levels in the winter. The manifesto committee has forwarded this suggestion to the central leadership of the BJP. It remains to be seen if this will be in the third part of the manifesto. We will ensure 10,000 electric buses ply in Delhi and will focus on making Delhi a world-class city. Now, going towards the economy of the country from the business point of view, United States sanctions impact on Russian oil trade, showing Indian refiners seek more oil from the Middle East. Industry officials maintain that enough oil supply is available in the global market, and replacing the lost Russian oil volumes should not be difficult. From being a marginal oil supplier to the India prior to the war in Ukraine, Russia is now India's biggest supplier of crude. Union Budget 2025-26 will vehicles become cheaper or costlier, rationalizing customs duties on electric vehicles, automotive components and battery components is anticipated, aiming to strengthen the industry's foundation. Experts predict a rise in passenger car prices by the end of the 2025 compared to 2024, owing to anticipated hikes in the taxes, import duties and insurance premiums. India poised to lead in the artificial intelligence sustained 6 to 8% economic growth, says IT Minister Vishnu said. People across the world now understand how India could stay on sustained growth path when many other countries went deep under the depth. India is poised for a global leadership position in the area of the artificial intelligence, just like it has proven its mettle in IT services, Union Minister Ashwini Vishnu said on Thursday. Union Minister for Information and Broadcasting and Electronics and Information Technology, Ashwini Vishnu. Now, going to the science and tech, we have the Open Artificial Intelligence unveils tool to automate web tasks as artificial intelligence agents take center stage. OpenAI competitor Perplexity launched an agent-based assistant for Android devices earlier on Thursday. Open Artificial Intelligence on Thursday previewed an artificial intelligence agent that can carry out tasks on the web for users as it seeks to enhance its chatbot aimed at intensifying competition. Generative artificial intelligence heavyweight Open Artificial Intelligence on Thursday previewed an artificial intelligence agent that can carry out tasks on the web for the users as it seeks to enhance its chatbot aimed at intensifying competition. The tool called Operator is powered by a model that allows it to interact with an screen, buttons, menus, and text fields. This capability marks the next step in artificial intelligence development, allowing model to use the same tool humans rely on daily and opening the door to a vast range of the new applications, the company said in a blog post. India's winding road to end TB. According to the World Health Organization's Global Tuberculosis Report 2024, India continues to lead the global TB burden. The chances of the ending TB by 2025 appear bleak, but there is some hope. Last year, tuberculosis TB emerged once again as the leading infectious disease killer globally. The goals, that is the end TB targets of 90% reduction in the TB deaths, 80% reduction of new cases, and zero TB affected families facing the catastrophic costs by 2030 seems to be a distant dream. In 2018, India extended the highest level of the political commitment for the cause of the pledging to achieve end TB targets on an accelerated timeline by the 2025. However, the COVID-19 pandemic was a huge pushback to the efforts. According to the World Health Organization's Global Tuberculosis Report 2024, India continues to lead in the global TB burden, 26% of the cases, and is to lead in the global TB burden. And is also the hub for drug-resistant TB, DRTB, and TB deaths. While ambitious policies and initiatives are rolled out from the national level, the ground reality in India needs to be the better understood to translate them into the effective interventions. New study aims to find out how many people in India use life jackets. Fire and police personnel search for missing people on the lake. The study is being conducted by Indian Council of Medical Research (ICMR) in collaboration with the Georgian Institute for Global Health as a part of the first ever initiative on drowning prevention. 1,400 persons in 4 districts of the 2 states will be the part of the study. Just about 1 month ago, India was rocked by the death of the 15 persons, including 4 women and the 2 children who died after an Indian Navy speedboat crashed into a ferry, leading to its escaping of the Mumbai coast. The ferry was carrying passengers to Elephanta Island, a UNESCO World Heritage Site and a popular tourist destination. The incident threw the spotlight once again on the water safety in India after survivors alleged that the ferry did not have enough life jackets for its passengers, and officials said the vessel was carrying over 100 passengers against its capacity of 90. At last, there's a famous quotation said by a famous scholar. He says that, "Be patient, for what was written for you was written by the greatest of great writers." Okay, thank you.